right, let's get to my man Scalabrine. Oh, God, no, don't you talk about him. That's the white mamba. I love Scalabrine, man. That's my dog. Shout out. And Kendrick Perkins. I ain't seen him in a while. He got mad at me because I did a video on him. Like I said, man, this is a disclaimer for everybody. If I do a video on you, take the compliment because I think you're interesting. Now, after that, don't mean I got to agree with you. Y'all got some fake friends. All your friends agree with you. Look, Kendrick and I don't have any problems. He may not like me. He called me or texted me or I don't know. He went through Acho. Look, this is my rule. If we have not talked ever, you ain't came over my house, you ain't ever called me. All it is that, what's up, boy? All right, dog. All right, dog. We gonna keep it all right, dog. I got kids and real family. Do not call me and rob my time with them because you don't like something I said. Because I don't like a lot of stuff you say. And it's okay. Just make a video, right? But let's keep the level the same. And for those who don't get it, you ever see somebody, you post something on social media and they call you or text you about it instead of leaving a comment? Motherfucker. I was like, dog, that's what that's for. Like, I'll go back to that and check. Do not call me about that, man. That last post you had, dog. Man, what y'all be doing in y'all life? Y'all bored as hell, like Kendrick said. You think rap my whole life? Like, you think these videos my whole life? No, I gotta live, bro. Woo! Shoo! All right, let's get to this topic, because Scalabrine was talking about Kendrick Perkins. And this ain't really about them two. It's about what they're talking about. Let's hear Scalabrine saying that because Kendrick Perkins, who is a star, who is a beast, and when I say beast, I mean he's killing it, all right? Whether you like him or not, he's killing it. Shut up. Kendrick Perkins out there, becoming a beast, what it takes to become a beast and what it's cost him. It's cost him some opportunities, cost him some access. Listen to Scalabrine talk about it.
Crew and everything like that.
Leon Poe?
Funny about
Leon Poe?
I think so.
Kendrick Perkins?
I called Leon on the court. No.
Kendrick Perkins here?
Hell no.
What do you mean no? What do you mean no?
Hell no.
Not really an open arms thing with Kendrick Perkins. I know.
It's the facts.
Okay. Somebody in the background sound like a brother. No. Hell no. All right. This ain't about Kendrick Perkins. I don't want him calling me again. These dudes. Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see y'all when the ESPY's coming up. I ain't going to no damn ESPYs. I stopped going when I worked at ESPN. Let's go. JJ. JJ in my mind, man, because the stain of the brain, that concept. But let's get into this. This is real. Kendrick Perkins lost his access in the eyes of Scalabrine. Even though Coach came out and Coach basically said anybody who was here should have access to this. So Coach ain't on board with this. But I know where Scalabrine is coming from, and I know what Kendrick Perkins is going through. The top dogs in our industry, sports media, are non-athletes. Y'all know it. Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, Colin Cowherd, Dan Patrick, Jim Rome. Shall I continue? Then you get the column of great and still an athlete, Pat McAfee. Damn. All right, over here, more. Max Kellerman and all them. All right, Keyshawn, like, see what I'm saying? It's different. Now, you can go to the booth. You can say Troy Aikman. You want to know why it's so thin over here? Look, we got Kendrick Perkins. We got Ryan Clark. But Pat McAfee, the only one, like, on that level. Like, you know, double digits and stuff. Greg Olson. But that's broadcast booth, so I ain't counting them. It's really like Pat McAfee and then you, Keyshawn, right? Help me, y'all, in the comments. Point being, y'all can see the difference. Huge discrepancy. Huge disparity, I should say. Want to know why? Because a journalist, let's talk about them. It's their inclination. It's natural for them to just go there. They're not invested in that experience. They ain't play sports at a high level. So they're going to go there. They're going to say it, right? They're going to be from a perspective like I was close to it and I'm going to tell you exactly how it is, right? Just like we all do. If something happened at your neighbor's house, you looking through the window, you see it, You close to it, but you ain't in the house. But you're going to tell everybody when the police come up, oh, guess what happened? All right, so then he ran in there and I saw a little dude run out. You're going to say it because you were close to it. And you, because you wasn't invested, you ain't trying to take care of little man. You ain't trying to take care of the big uncle. That ain't your family. They all can go to jail. They messing up your night. You'll say it. That's what a journalist is in sports media. That close. I'm going to say it. I'm the neighbor. I'm going to talk. I'm going to tell. The people in the house, snitches get stitches. I ain't saying nothing. So that's how athletes started off. That's why it's such this huge gap. Because athletes, when they first got on air, was like this. Well, I got friends, and I got a membership in a fraternity, and I'm not going to say anything bad about my athlete friends because I want to go to the golf tournaments and make sure they shake my hands and look me in my eyes and make sure I go to the ESPYs, everyone is smiling at me, and I'm not going to say much. Right? Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson. I'm starting to get some names over here, but still, it's still Pat McAfee, god dang. And then you start to realize, because culture is what's rewarded. What's rewarded in sports media? Those who say it, neighbors. Okay, I'm about to start borrowing some neighbor policies. And that's when athletes face the headwind and start getting lit up. Oh, you gonna act like you didn't play before? That's how you talking? That's how you popping off? Okay. And see, very few gonna commit to that. So, y'all hear this? This is a golf clap salute to Kendrick Perkins because in order for him to be as big as he is in sports media, you know what he had to do? He had to fight that headwind. He had to go there. He had to act like I'm not invested in this. I'm going to call it just like it is. And that's a salute. Now, some will call that selling your soul, right? Some will say, oh, man, you sold out. No. He just didn't buy into the BS of calling something it's not. Now, here's the thing. When you do that, you get isolated. People like Scalabrine tell you the real. They be like, dog, cats don't fool with you around here, right? Them journalists, a lot of cats don't fool with them journalists either. You see them. You see how Stephen A. got to walk in with that security guard with that silk suit on? Because, hey, they play that. You see how these cats got to move? So what? If I'm Stephen A., so what? I'm going to do me. But they also don't want to rock with you. You know that. And that's what he's saying about Kendrick. Even his own team don't want to rock with him. What is Kendrick supposed to do? Not do his job? But here's the problem. Here's the rub. Because these guys over here, they go there, and since they neighbors, sometimes they get a little too nosy. You ever got a nosy neighbor? They go too far. Because that's their insecurity. That's the fact that they got to make up for the fact they ain't do it. So they always going to go to that. And they get rewarded. And these guys, here's their problem. They still want to be loved, the insecurity. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to call you out. But then, what's up, boy? You ever get one of them weak handshakes? Them weak handshakes? Them ones that like, dog, we really ain't. I'm doing this for the optics. I ain't doing this for the love. Right? I ain't doing this for the culture. Right. So, I think Scalabrine's saying, Kendrick, you selling trade secrets. Like, you up there telling people stuff and saying stuff that either A, is not true, or B, it is true, but can you lock some of that away? What is Kendrick to do? What is he supposed to say? My last point is this. There's no side that's right. It's just, this is the economic model. This is the industry. We have turned sports media, daily programming into tabloid. We had to. You want to know why? Because y'all got way too interested in what these athletes were up to. And for those who weren't athletes, they had to go there to keep your interest, to keep you entertained. They can't go deep on like the experience. They don't know what a concussion feel like. They don't know what going across the middle feel like. So you know what you do? You know what you do. Throw a few adjectives on there. You throw a little exclamation point at the end of the sentence. You know, you start to put a little more hot sauce on it, and you got something. You got something that tastes good. You ain't got the meat and potatoes. They got the meat and potatoes, but you got the sauces and the condiments, and you make it taste good. That's the game. I think you're going to see more athletes just go direct, straight up, telling you the real. All these stories that athletes are telling, all these podcasts, this is going to morph into that. That is going to go even more extreme until it finally fizzles out. And it will fizzle out. It's all we got now is legacy. Ain't nobody new coming in the game doing that no more. You can't. You got to already be grandfathered in. Think about it. Look at all those names. Historic, right? You got Pat McAfee, who's like, look, I'm going to tell y'all the real and make y'all laugh. That's the only way. You're going to have to tell the real. Athletes got to tell the real. And then make sure people are entertained. And athletes can do it. But boy, that's a gap. Look at them names and them numbers compared to the athlete. And they doing it on the backs of the athletes and the experiences of the athletes. This game is flip-flop. It's all backwards. It's all bad. But I'm glad everybody winning. That's the good part about it.